Hey Dan, if you're getting residual Bonnie Raitt in the background, it's for a good reason. Because I'm listening to a little old Bonnie Raitt while I'm making this video. So I'm a little bit behind on videos for cross country, so I'm going to give you the results of a race that I did not get any video on. So right here you're looking at the results from what essentially is the first Owatonna race. And as you can see, if you look at like 5th place, Claire, she was finished in 22:52. 6th place is Kai at 23:12. Emily is 7th at 23:31. Julie is 8th at 23:34. And then Colleen was at 23:53. So I think I had talked a little bit about that last video at the Red Wing race. That she ran varsity, but she finished last on varsity out of the 10 runners there. So this was the next race, and she finished 9th at 23:53. Her time is still better than it was in the previous race. So every race she's getting a little faster. And quickly, here's the boys race. Really, I'm focusing pretty much on Logan. Carter's, of course, still in #1, but I'm looking at Logan. Logan Swinson works for Mugby, so of course I got to follow him. He's at #5 with a 17:49, and then Mitchell, who is Preston's good friend, is 8th at 18:18. Now, the reason that's important is because the top 7 runners run varsity, so Mitchell obviously wants to speed up a little bit and see if he can get on to varsity. So really, that's the end of that, and I guess I'll start right into the Austin race, which is next. So the cool thing about the Austin race is that all of the varsity and JV run together for the girls race, and then all the varsity and JV for the boys race. Now the cool thing about that is, for like Colleen, for example, she was finished 9th in the last race. This gives her a real chance to get in the top 7, which of course means she gets to run varsity the next race, which is one of her goals all season. Because everybody's out there, you're not running against a time, you're actually running against a person, so you're actually getting to race. That's a cool thing. So I know Colleen was really looking forward to this race for that reason. Also, it's a rather small race. There's only like 4 or 5 teams in the whole race. So just as you could just see there's not as many kids running. So obviously I sped this video up a little bit. Here they are, and I'm just trying to keep an eye on where Colleen is. There's not Colleen. There's Colleen. And, she's trying to finish, like I said, in the top 7. That way she can run varsity in the next race. And there she goes right there. And there's #2 for Winona. There's #2. And #3, #4, #5, #6, and then that's Marquita #7, and Colleen's #8 right now. And so she was behind Kaya and Marquita and Claire. And there goes the leader. That's Destiny. And that is, I can't remember her name. And there's Marquita. Okay, now here they're coming back on the back lap. There's Emma, who is applying for Rotary Exchange, by the way. Destiny.
Nice job, nice job. Nice job, ladies. Let's go, Nona. Good job, you guys. Running in hard.
And there is Kaya and Colleen at #5 and 6. So I don't know where Claire went, and I don't know where Marquita went. Marquita, I think, dropped out at that point. Austin race.
Nice job, nice job.
And there comes Claire right there. So,
keep up the pace. Good job, you guys.
There goes Kaya. There's Colleen. I've sped the video up.
Yeah.
So now here we are coming into the finish. And they disappeared for a long time from view, so I don't know where exactly they are. Nope. There goes Winona's number 1 and 2. It's hard to see, isn't it? And there comes, what was her name? Who? Yeah, Isaac can't remember her name either. And there is Kaya, and there comes Colleen at number 6 on the team. Now the really funny thing is when she finishes, everybody's completely gassed at the end of the race. And, there's lots of people who are literally laying on the ground, gasping for breath. And Colleen is standing up, and I go over and tell her that she just finished 6th. And she whoops, jumps up in the air, and screams, and takes off running, which I thought was really funny. So that was the Austin girls race. So it was awesome. So Colleen made it onto varsity for the following race, which is really great. And here are the boys. So here's the girls' results. So Colleen finished at 23:05, about 15 seconds behind Kaya at 22:50. But it was very exciting, very good race. The boys' results: Carter finished 4th overall, which was exciting for him. And then Logan finished 2nd on the team, which is really awesome. Now the interesting thing is, and then Mitchell finished 8th. He was disappointed because I know he wanted to be on varsity, but he gets next week to try it again. The interesting thing is one of the coaches said that he thinks the race course was actually longer because the times were slow. But the funny thing is that was Colleen's PR at 23:05. So if you remember from last week, she did a 23:53. So she dropped 48 seconds from one week to the next. So pretty awesome. Kudos to Colleen and to the team, and off to the Big 9, which is it's kind of like the what do they call it in Thurston County? It was like the Black Hills League, kind of their Black Hills League. So anyway, yeah, that's all I've got. So go Winona.